Hey guys, my name is Izzy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated life updates Q&A. I'm so sorry for the lawnmower, but I really need to go ahead and film this today, so we're just gonna have to talk over the lawnmower. But I'm very excited for today's video because I have not done a life update Q&A in a hot minute, and I definitely have some different answers for you guys. And I definitely, oh my gosh, my Be Real just came in. I'm gonna have to do that first. But I definitely feel like my life has changed a good bit in the last little bit that I have not updated you guys. And I just really wanted to just come on and give you some life updates so that you're kind of clear as we're going into the new school year on everything. So yes, make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and turn on your notification bell to get notified every single time that I post. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest as Vlog. And let's get right into the video. Okay, I gotta do my Be Real, BRB. Okay, I'm literally gonna just answer the questions as they came in. So these are just random order, not organized or anything. But yes, so the first question is, what college do you see yourself going to if you plan on going to college? I do plan on going to college. I have a college kind of picked out. I'm not going to say it because like it's just a small Christian school in my hometown, but I do have a college that I'm planning to go to. I'm taking dual credit classes there this year, so I'll see how I like it for sure. I'm kind of stressed about college because I'm not exactly sure that school is right for me, but it's kind of my only option if I want to live at home. And yeah, so I'm a little stressed about it. I'm not gonna lie, college causes me a lot of breakdowns, but I think it will be a good school for me, and I think that I will enjoy it there. I'm hoping. Next question is, what is your favorite place you've ever traveled? I honestly just love like small North Carolina beaches. I haven't been to a ton of places, but I do love Disney. I love New York, but I think definitely just little North Carolina beach towns are my favorite place to travel. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I will be 21, which is insane. I see myself in college, still doing content creation, maybe a boyfriend, just doing what I love and continuing to pursue like my dreams and my career because it's so important to me, and just doing what I love is so important to me, and I really don't want to lose that. So I think just continuing on with that, still living in my hometown, but yeah, that's kind of what I see for myself. But I don't know, honestly, God knows what's gonna happen. I'm just trusting him in that. I'm just giving it to him because I cannot control what's gonna happen. I don't want to try to control what's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna give that to him and trust him in that. But yes, 5 years, 21, that's insane. What books are on the top of your TBR? I'm currently reading Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and that one's been on my TBR for a hot minute. Next, I want to read Counting Down With You by, I don't know her name, but I want to read Counting Down With You. I'll put it in here. And I honestly don't know what else after that. I don't really have a huge TBR. I have a bunch from the library that I want to read. Let me look it up on Goodreads. I really want to read Every Summer After. That one's like all over Book Talk, and I've just really wanted to read it for a bit, but it's like 100 holds at my library, so it'll be a while before I can read that one. And I also do want to read Places We've Never Been by Casey West a lot. I think that'll be really cute. But I have so many books I want to read, so it's a never-ending list, honestly. I'm kind of getting like through my TBR finally, so I don't have a ton left, but then I'll just start reading new books. So I'm excited to see what I keep reading. How do you create reels consistently, and how do you come up with ideas? This is so hard. I honestly just try to make them constantly. That's how I'm consistent with it. I'm always trying to make reels no matter what I'm doing. Like if I'm going out, I'll be like, oh hey, let's make a get ready with me reel so that I'll have this for tomorrow to post. But it's definitely really hard. Reels are not my thing, but I'm kind of just learning how to make reels and TikTok more my thing, make them more a natural part of my day so that they're more just like there and I can easily post them. But I love just doing like day of my life, morning routines, night routines. I kind of try to think ahead of what if I need a reel for the next day, or if I already have one filmed, or I'll just try to like batch film a few so that I'll have a few days of content. But that's kind of how I did that. How I come up with ideas is I just usually scroll on my TikTok or my Instagram feed and just kind of see what other people that I like are doing, and I kind of get inspiration off of them and just kind of see what people like right now and what's trending. What's something that you've been struggling with? I think there's so many things. I don't know, like I don't know of a concrete thing that I've been struggling with a lot. I've been struggling with finding like a work-life balance that works for me, and not like working a ton, but then also not like constantly taking breaks and constantly doing nothing to compensate for the time that I spend working. I think just finding like a balance of what I love and like doing that, but then also doing other things that I love that aren't career focused and aren't to-do list based. I think that's definitely a big struggle for me. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've been struggling with mentally. I think I'm always struggling with like not having friends. It's really hard for me, so I definitely want to make friends, but I just don't know where. So I think that's always a mental struggle for me. I honestly haven't been struggling with a lot other than that. I've been doing pretty good. Like, my mental state this past few months of summer has been really good, surprisingly. I'm really shocked it's been as good as it has, but I'm very thankful for that. So I don't know of anything crazy that I'm struggling with right now. If I do, I will let you know. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. What's the last pick in your camera roll? I have no idea. I will put it in here. You're welcome. Best advice on how to stay organized. For me, organization is so important for me. And I think how I do that is to-do lists and Google Calendar. Google Calendar is the love of my life. It's where I keep my content calendar, and it's so freaking helpful for me. I use it to just have a whole plan of when I'm going to post up, when my brand deadlines are. It honestly keeps me so organized. For brand deals, I organize those through Cliea. I love Cliea. I definitely recommend it. If you want any help figuring that out, please DM me. I want to figure out how to use Notion because I feel like that would be so helpful to me, but I don't know how yet. So I will keep you guys updated on that and if I figure it out or not. I haven't taken the time to yet, but I definitely need to. And then I also use Apple Calendar, but I honestly just mainly use a lot of to-do lists. And a lot of it's just in my head. Like, a lot of it I'm just like constantly thinking of what I need to be doing. But I would say for organization, I use Google Calendar, Cliea, Apple Calendar, to-do lists, and I think that's about it. I had 2 people ask, how have you really been doing? How have you been, like, actually? Great question. This summer has been so up and down. I have learned so many lessons this summer. I honestly feel like I've grown so much this summer in just who I am and what I want for myself. I think that is something that I've really learned and like really been honing in on, and that's so important to me. So I feel like this summer, I don't know, right now I'm doing pretty good. Like, in life, I feel like I'm okay. I have an internship I'm doing. I have my Instagram and my YouTube stuff, and I've been getting some exciting brand deals this summer. But mentally, I'm doing pretty good. Like, overall, of course, some days are not as good, and some days are harder than others, and some days I have breakdowns, and that's totally normal. I'm a teenager. I'm 16. But I feel like overall, I've actually been doing really good, and that's not something that I, like, honestly expected a ton this summer. Like, I kind of expected this summer to be harder because of like some random things that happened in my life, but it's honestly not been bad. When I have been sad, I have figured out, like, for me, it helps me to kind of be sad at first, but then take that sadness and use it to motivate yourself to become the best version of yourself. And that's literally been the best thing I could have done for myself this summer, because I really just took what I was sad about and I just turned it into motivation. And I got so many brand deals. I got so much done. I found an internship. Like, there are so many things that I'm so thankful for. And I know that just God had his timing and what he wanted for me. And I'm just really figuring that out and just trying to trust in that always. But I feel like I've been doing really good, long story short. But yeah. Are you ready for the school year? No, I can't believe it's time for school to start. I'm still stuck in summer. I literally can't believe it's time for school to start. I'm like, in a way, I'm ready. I'm just kind of like ready to move on to a new chapter and move on to new experiences. But I'm also very nervous, and I also just am stressed about what that's going to look like and what getting all my stuff done that I need to get done is going to look like during the school year. So I'm a bit stressed, but I am hopeful that I will get all done and that it will go well. But yeah, I'm not ready for the school year. I'm really not. Are you homeschooled or doing online, or are you doing in-person school? Okay, so basically I am still homeschooled. I'm doing college classes for dual credit. So basically I am in high school. I am homeschooled. So like I still am doing homeschool, but I am doing in-person college classes. So it's like a mix of homeschool and in-person, which is going to be so weird to go back to in-person after 2 years. So weird, but I am very excited and very ready. Not ready at all. Like, I'm nervous for it, and I'm nervous to be in a college environment when I'm still only 16, but I think that overall I will enjoy it, and I think that's a new chapter that I need, and that I just need to like have new experiences and be around new people. And I don't know, I think it will be good for me in a lot of ways. I'm nervous, but I'm really hopeful that it will be good and that I just will not be miserable. Who knows? But I'm just hoping that it will be a good year and that I will enjoy the college classes. You mentioned being homeschooled. How do you find ways to make friends? I literally don't. My online friends are my best friends, but honestly, I do not have many in real life friends. I have a few in real life friends, but I knew them before I started like fully homeschooling. So yeah, I do not have many friends at all That's something I struggle with constantly. So if you're in that boat too, feel free to DM me, because I will always be there for you in that, because it's the same. But it's really hard, but I'm hopeful that I can make friends at some point. That is something that I literally pray for every single day. So I'm just praying that God brings that to me and that comes into my life. But until then, I am trusting in that, and I am trusting in what I will learn through not having that. But yeah. When is your birthday? My birthday is January 6th, 2006. So I am 16 right now. There are so many questions about this. I don't want to answer it, but we're gonna have to do it anyways, because we're gonna have to. So I got current status, single, talking, taken. Have you ever had a boyfriend? You're gorgeous. I would be shocked if you haven't, which was the sweetest comment I've ever gotten, and I was like crying. So thank you to whoever said that, because that made my day. Boys, does that mean there is one? Because like I put on my story that a subject to talk about would be boys in this video. Spill the tea on your love life and opinions on boys. There's so much that I just want to cover, but then there's also so much I just want to leave alone and not talk about. I don't even know where to start. So let's start from the first question. So current status, single, talking, taken. I am single. Have you ever had a boyfriend? No, I have not had a boyfriend. And they said, I would be shocked if you haven't, because you're gorgeous. No, I haven't had a boyfriend. Boys, does that mean there is one? No. Spill the tea on your love life and opinions on boys. My personal opinion on boys and spilling the tea on my love life. I think that boys and love and heartbreak are a huge part of growing up, and I think that every person will go through that, and I think it's really important for them and like what they learn through it. But for me, that's not a priority for me right now at all. I am perfectly content where I am, and I feel like a lot of boys my age are still very immature. And for me, I'm literally focusing on like my career and building the dream life that I love. So for me, I am okay being by myself because I am pursuing what I love. And I feel like if boys don't fit into that right now, that's okay. And if that isn't what God wants from me right now, then that's fine. Like, I'm gonna trust in that. But yeah, so my opinion on boys is just to be careful, because I don't know. I see so many girls like falling into relationships when they're so young, and I think it's so important to like know who you are first and to know what you want and just put yourself first. Like, that sounds selfish, but like you have to put yourself first sometimes, and you have to have boundaries, and you have to be careful, because boys can screw you over so easily. So please just be careful. My opinion on boys is just, I feel like social media makes you think that you always have to have a boyfriend or something, because so many girls do, and I see so many girls today post with their boyfriends. But like, it's okay if you don't have that right now. Like, it really is. And I tell people that, I'm like, be patient, it will come someday, but if it's not right now, take that time and use it to work on yourself, because that is so important. So please work on yourself. Please just put yourself first, and don't wait for someone else to love you for you to feel content with who you are, because that's like the best advice I can give you. Because if you aren't content with who you are, that's going to drag into the relationship, and it's ultimately going to cause some sort of tension. So please just be careful. Make sure you know who you are first before you get into that. Make sure you know your values, you stand by them, you don't let the person change who you are just to fit them better. That's not okay. Please do not let that happen to you. But yeah, those are pretty much all my boy advice. Please DM me if you want any more boy advice, though. I'm always here. Tea on my love life, there is none. I'm not in a relationship, so there is none. I will say that I have dated, but that's all I'm gonna say. But yes, so those are my answers on that. Long story short, boys are a huge topic, but be careful, put yourself first. Do not let them change who you are. Do not change yourself for a boy. You are gorgeous and you are beautiful in your own skin. And it is okay if you don't have that right now. You will someday, but until then, you are okay by yourself. They probably don't even deserve you. So please just take that with you. Always DM me. My DMs are always open. But yes, that's my answer. Biggest goal you achieved over the summer? Oh gosh, I have no idea. I definitely think that getting an internship was a huge goal for me, and I did achieve that. I'm really excited about that. But also just like getting brand deals and like having almost 3K on Instagram and starting TikTok. I definitely think that I had a huge amount of little goals that built up to just like, they mean a lot to me personally. But I also just think like a big goal I achieved was just like being okay in like my mindset and stuff, because I definitely have had some struggles this summer that easily could have held me back and like hindered my plans, or like I don't even know. It could have like been a lot more than it was, but I am proud of myself for getting through that and for like healing from that and just becoming the best version of myself. I'm proud of myself for that, and that's a huge accomplishment for me, so I'm happy with that. How did you get the internship / what do you do there? Also, if I keep looking down, it's because I'm reading the questions off of my computer. But yes, so how do you get the internship? What do you do there? I got the internship because I saw it on their social media. They were posting on their story that they were looking for a social media intern. So I went ahead and applied and I got it. I'm super excited. I don't think there was much competition for it, so I think that's why I got it so easily. But what I do there is I go in once or twice a week for like 2 hours. It's just like on my own timetable, and I try on outfits and take pictures at the store and take try on outfit pictures, and I just post them throughout the week on their social media. I probably spend like 2 hours a day working on posts for them and stuff. Maybe not even that, but it's very chill because I just get to go in 1 to 2 times a week whenever I can, whenever they're having new launches, take pictures of stuff, and then I just post it throughout the week while I'm at home. So it's a very chill, very good internship, and I feel like I'm learning a lot and like experiencing a lot through it, and I feel like that's going to be really good for me going forward, and it's going to be great on my resume. I'm very excited to have this experience under my belt. Where do you see yourself after college? I'm not sure. I mean, I think I'll just be in my hometown doing some sort of job. Like, I literally don't know yet. I'm still figuring it all out, but I definitely want to probably live in my hometown still. I would love to travel more. I would love that, but I'm not sure what will happen with it. So I don't know. I have no idea, but I think after college, I will just be finding a good job, finding a stable income, maybe still doing content creation. Who knows, honestly? I have no idea, but I'm excited to see where college leads me. What's something you've always wanted to do but never got around to? That's a good question. I want a second piercing. That's so random, but I do want a second piercing. Anything else? I honestly don't know. I don't know what I've always wanted to do but never got around to. That's a good question. I'm not sure. What's been the highlight of your summer? I think just like different little experiences have been so fun. At the beginning of the summer, I went to the beach for 2 weeks. I went on a few other small like day or 2 trips. I went to a 5 Seconds of Summer concert, which I vlogged and I will put in here. But just little stuff like that like made core memories for me. That was definitely my favorite part of the summer, and it was so much fun. And also just getting to work on content creation a ton and getting to put my full time into what I love has been so nice and so fun. Thing you're looking forward to most in the upcoming months? That's a hard one. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of taking it day by day, but I'm definitely just looking forward to getting into the routine of school and seeing how that goes. I am looking forward to fall. The fall weather is going to be so nice. I'm so excited. I think it'll just be good to get started on school and know how that goes and kind of get into a routine with that. I would love to get my license when I can get in October. But yeah, that's all I know right now. I don't have any like concrete plans, but I'm definitely excited for fall and the cooler weather. How's the internship going? It's going really well. I love the people there. They're so sweet. The work is so much fun. It's like right up my alley. It's the perfect job for me. Like I'm like in the boutique trying on clothes and I'm like, this job is literally perfect for me. I'm so thankful. But it's going really well. Thank you for asking. I'm super excited to continue on with it and see just how it goes. What grade are you going into? I'm going into 11th grade, so I'm going to be a junior, which is insane. I can't believe I'm a junior. I really can't. What classes are you taking this year? It's not finalized yet. I know I'm taking PE, English composition, Spanish 3, which I'm nervous for because I jumped from Spanish 2 in high school to Spanish 3 in college. I skipped over Spanish 3 in high school, 1 and 2 in college because I had a really hard Spanish 2 high school class. So I'm stressed for that, but hopefully it goes well. I honestly don't know what other classes I'm taking. I'm taking government econ. What else? I don't know of anything else. My classes are still kind of getting figured out, and then I'll have like electives, but I'm not sure. Do you batch plan content? Sometimes. Usually I just go day by day, honestly, but sometimes I will go ahead and plan when I'm posting like a few days out, but mainly I do it day by day because I never know how it's going to get adjusted with like brand deals and stuff, so that's normally what I do. What's your favorite thing to order at Starbucks? There's a mosquito and it's driving me insane. I honestly don't go to Starbucks a whole ton. I haven't gone in like 2 years. But I used to really like the Java chip Frappuccino and the vanilla Frappuccino. Those were both really good. I do want to go more though, so if you have any Starbucks recommendations, put them in the comments because I want to try everything. Favorite book? I would say 100 Days of Sunlight, People Leave Me on Vacation, and The Roughest Draft. So good. I love those books so much. Favorite movie? 2 Weeks Notice and The Proposal. Those are my favorites. And You've Got Mail and yeah, those are my favorites. Favorite restaurant, I really like a local restaurant that I'm not gonna say, but I would say other than that, I love Five Guys. I love what's my favorite restaurant? I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. I do love Five Guys though. I love a lot of fast food. Like, I'm fine with whatever. I'm pretty chill, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my favorite restaurant though, Mama's Pizza in Atlanta. Perfection. If you live in Atlanta, you have to go. Like, it's literally so good. I do not live in Atlanta, but when I go on trips there, I go, and it's so good. Favorite color, my favorite color is white, pink, and black. I love those colors. I also love sage green. How have you changed since the beginning of last year and now? So much. The beginning of last year, I was going into sophomore year. I was starting my first year of fully online high school, and last year was a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like I've just changed a lot mentally and physically. I feel like I've become a lot more confident and a lot more proud of who I am and what I do. Like, I am proud of myself that I'm a content creator, and like, I used to be way more embarrassed of that, but now I'm just like fully embracing it and fully pursuing that. And I feel like my mindset on a lot of things has just changed. I've had more experiences. I really learned how to be okay by myself, and I think that's super important, and I've always struggled with that, but I'm slowly learning it. I think just learning to become the best version of myself and work on myself as much as possible. But I definitely have just like experienced more. Like, I've been through more this year, I feel like, and I've been through more like friendship breakups. I've been through more boy stuff. I've been through so much random stuff this year, but I couldn't have gone through it without my few online friends, and I'm so thankful for them. But I've changed a lot. I feel like just mentally I've matured a lot, and also just like figured out more of who I am and what I want for myself, and I think that's so important. Major goals for a school year. In school, I just want to get good grades. I want to do good in college. I want to be happy. I want to study more and work harder, and this is not pertaining to school. I want 4K on Instagram. But for the school year, I would definitely say just like finding happiness where I am and working hard. I think those are mainly my two goals. Find a good sleep schedule. I really need to do that. But those are my main goals for the school year. What is your favorite part about the internship? I love like trying on the different clothes and getting to promote them. I think it's so much fun, and I love fashion, so it's so fun that I get to combine my social media internship with that. I love working on both at the same time, and I think it's so fun. I really enjoy that part of it. And I also just like love working with other people. I love getting to know new people through new experiences. What are you most and least looking forward to in school this year? I am most looking forward to just like getting to be on a college campus and experiencing that, and getting to be in person again some. The dances, I'll go to homecoming, like getting to do more like school experiences. And I'm least looking forward to the actual school, because I hate school with a full passion. So yeah. Last question is, how to get an internship at a boutique in my town? I'm honestly not sure. Just stalk them on social media, stalk them on their website, look at job openings, just look around and like try to find who's looking for workers and stuff. I think that's where I would just start for you. But yes, you got this, you can do it, find your dream job. But yeah, so this Q&A has been hectic, but that's the last question. So thank you guys for sticking with me. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. I will answer them, or DM me on Instagram and I will always answer them. But yes, those have been the Q&A questions. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I don't plan my answers to these questions, so I just kind of go as I think of them, and that's not always the best, but it's fun and I enjoy it. So yes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really enjoy giving you life updates, and if you want to stay fully updated, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at IsabellaKateVlog for just like my everyday ranting and normal stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and turn on your notification bell to get notified every single time that I post. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.